Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, patch 6.1 has just dropped. Yeah, we've got the patch drop. All of the info is out there. I have done kind of like videos telling you about what's to come. There's actually been a couple of bits different to what we've already seen. But generally, it's stuff I've already talked about. Yeah, we've got champion updates. I'm going to be doing a Baron video straight after this. As soon as I finish recording this, I'm going straight into recording some stuff about the Baron, because I'm quite excited about his changes. Otherwise, it's kind of stuff I've already spoken about. But I just want to touch in this video on Iron Twins. Basically, Raid had said to us, and in fact, let me grab the quote. So this quote is from the 9th of the 9th, okay? And this is what everyone's kind of been working towards. We keep tweaking the Iron Twins boss to deliver a challenging and meaningful gameplay experience. Fine, we were fine with that. The boss will be able to ignore unkillable buff with some of its skills so that one champion unkillable base teams stop being the universal solution. So the point here was, we do not want Paragon to be able to cheese this by himself. It's a new big boss. We don't want it to happen. That was Raid's kind of point of view. And specifically, we asked in content creator chat, and it was asked and it was replied to. So does that mean that general unkillable teams will be still possible? And the response was, we still want unkillable teams to be an option. We just don't want Paragon cheese. Yeah, that was basically the response. And unfortunately, currently there's like 3 ways to beat Iron Twins successfully without having to change your team every single day. First way is Geomancer. If you've got Geomancer and you just throw a load of buffs and protection around him, you win the fight. Second way is block damage comps. Yeah, and block damage comps, which can be speed tuned. There's a few of them around. I'll probably drop a video on this tomorrow. But block damage comps are still viable. They're not been affected by the change. But the third one, the unkillable team, unkillable buffs, has now been pretty much wiped out. Or I think it has anyway. So it says here, the effect added the first hit of the skill of volcanic pendulums will now ignore unkillable buffs whenever the Iron Twins HP is less than 40%. So basically, when the Iron Twins goes into like enrage mode, the last 40% of health, one of the skills here will now ignore unkillable buffs. Which I know I've already seen, I think Soda Dragon has put out a video saying, yeah, it still kind of works. It's inconsistent. One of the comps that he's done. In fact, one of the guys who I originally did a video showing an unkillable team, Never from HH Gaming. He posted up this kind of screenshot today where he was actually doing a kind of blend of unkillable alongside block damage, and he still got it to work. But I'd imagine a big part of that is because of the block damage, and he does have a Geomancer anyway. So it feels like we've gone from 3 to 2. Yeah, block damage or Geo is now the 2 options without having, you know, colossal amounts of gear requirement, gear checks. Oh, I don't know. They do these things, and I just feel like people are already pretty pissed off with the Iron Twins. Yeah, it's gone from bad to worse because people are already saying it's not worth my 120 energy a day. It's certainly not worth my 150 gems to reset it. This is for the average player. My in-game account, I still do it, but for the average player, it's not worth those 2 things because the rewards are just straight up not good enough. We straight up do not get enough essence. We do not get enough of this kind of fancy material. We get some coins, whatever. But when you're kind of looking in your shop and you're seeing is there anything that I can buy, you can barely buy the 1-star, let alone when you start to see 2-star, 3-star, 4-star stuff pop up. It literally gets to the point where it's like basically weeks or months of grind to do 1 upgrade. So the whole system just feels a bit lame. And therefore, because the reward structure of the system feels lame, people start to duck out of it. Yeah, so, right, honestly, like, it's laughable. It's laughable. Yeah, I did a stream where I was trying to build a couple of teams out for other people to kind of use. Yeah, so it was almost like, what type of teams can get this done where you don't have a geo? Let me try and give you an example of the type of team that I was building out. Do I still have it saved? Yeah, it was this one at the bottom here. Let me move me out of the way. It was this one at the bottom here. But it still required... it actually had a block damage champion in it anyway. But it wasn't a full block damage team, but it had a helicaf in it. And I would have had to change that team every day depending on affinity, which I know that's kind of like the point of what they wanted it to be. But, I mean, the rewards do not warrant 24 of your champions, 20 odd of your champions built out specifically to deal with one dungeon. They just don't. They just don't. If it was dropping the rewards of a Sunday, the Void Affinity rewards on a daily basis, then maybe you start to get some people on board with it. But it just like the market price has got to change for the upgrades from like a 2 to 3, 3 to 4 for sure. And now you've just wiped out one of 3 options to beat this boss. Like, come on. It's really like, it's almost juvenile, the approach. Yeah, if you just wanted to get rid of the Paragon cheese, then you should have changed Paragon. You should have changed something in his kit, something in his passive, honestly, that just read, yeah, no, the Iron Twins can beat me up. I don't know, some sort of thing that the Iron Twins just straight up could beat Paragon. Because wiping out unkillable buff, I mean, there's so many champions now that you've just kind of nullified in that. Sonic no longer gets to look in, a Void Legendary, you know, Man-Eater, all of these other kind of teams that were building out, suddenly they either are going to be very inconsistent or you're going to have to build them in a way that they're very tanky or very fast to be able to get the job done. Oh, so annoying. So annoying. Anyway, I guess that's all I got. What do you guys think? How much does it put you off doing the Iron Twins, or were you kind of not there anyway? Or actually, are you just like, it's fair enough, whatever, I don't like unkillable teams anyway? I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.